Korean currency and its figures. Do you remember what kind of historical figures are on the dollar bills and coins that we use every day? Let's take a look at the bills. We have the first president of the United States, George Washington, on the $1 bill. The third president of the US, Thomas Jefferson, on the $2 bill. The 16th president, Abraham Lincoln, on the $5 bill. Alexander Hamilton, who was the first treasurer, on the $10 bill. Andrew Jackson, the 7th president, on the $20 bill. Ulysses Grant, the 18th president, on the $50 bill. And Benjamin Franklin, who was a politician and a scientist, on the $100 bill. One commonality among all these historical figures on the bills is that they are all male, and a similarity is that most of them are politicians. Let's see what's on the bills of the other countries. On the Chinese bills, there's Mao Zedong. Vietnam has Ho Chi Minh. And the United Kingdom has Queen Elizabeth II. Like this, each country's money has the faces of historical figures that represent each of their countries. By looking at these figures, you may get a sense of the country's history and even their sentiment, just as a US dollar bill shows figures that have to do with the politics and highly influential persons in history. Then, let's find out what is on the Korean dollar bills. First of all, the currency unit of Korea is won. As of August 2019, the conversion rate of dollars to won is approximately 1,150 won. So it is easy to approximate $1 as 1,000 won. So $1,000 would be about 1 million won, and 100,000 won would be about $100. So, what kind of historical figures are on the Korean money, and what is the significance? Let's take a look at the 100 coin. Admiral Lee Sun-shin is on the coin. Admiral Lee Sun-shin was a military general who was a key figure in Korea's victory when Japan attacked Korea about 430 years ago. The name of Korea back then was Joseon. Admiral Lee was the one to have created the turtle ship that was able to save Joseon, a country that was not ready for a battle. The turtle ship played a key role in winning against the Japanese force led by Toyotomi Hideyoshi, whose battleships overwhelmingly outnumbered Joseon's ships. In 2016, the U.S. Naval Institute named Admiral Lee's turtle ships as one of the 7 world's most outstanding battleships. This battle, that lasted 7 years, is referred to as the Imjinweran by the Koreans, and is also known as the Japanese invasion of 1592. If Admiral Lee was not the battle leader for this, Joseon, meaning Korea, probably would have been completely defeated by Japan. Admiral Lee is someone who holds a record of having 23 naval battle wins in all 23 battles fought. In one battle, he defeated 130 Japanese ships with only 12 ships of his own. He was also known to be very good to his mother and was a good writer. He, however, was envied by many people and ended up in jail after a false charge. But since no one could lead the battles like he did, he was given another chance to fight against Japan, and in the final battle of the 7-Year War, he died from a bullet shot by a Japanese soldier. Admiral Lee's life was that many movies and drama series were made about his life, and he is one of the most revered historical figures in Korea. Next, on the 1,001 bill, Yi Huang is on the bill. Confucianism, which came from China, was highly influential to the Korean society during the Joseon period. And Yi Huang was a scholar and a politician who created a new system of Confucianism to fit Joseon, in other words, Korea. This was about 500 years ago. Next, on the 5,001 bill, EE is drawn on the bill. EE is also known as Yulgok, which was his pen name, and he was also a scholar and a politician from the similar time period as Lee Hwang. His mother is Shin Saimdang, who is on the 50,001 bill. He was someone that had a lot of influence over Chosun's politics and academics. On the 10,001, King Sejong the Great is on the bill. You probably know who he is. Yes, he is the creator of Hangul, Korea's writing system. He was the fourth king of Chosun about 600 years ago. The two historical figures that Koreans revere the most would probably be Admiral Yi, who is on the 101 coin, and King Sejong the Great. King Sejong the Great created Hangul in order for reading and writing to be easy for the people of his country. Korea has a day that commemorates Hangul, and this is on October 9th. King Sejong the Great also had a lot of interest in the sciences, which led to many inventions to be created during this time, such as the sundial, water clock, water gauge, celestial globe, and more. He also put a lot of effort in expanding Korea's land despite the barbaric outlanders in the northern borders of the country. So the current boundaries of the Korean peninsula was all due to the achievements during King Sejong's reign. King Sejong the Great is respected as the greatest king in Korea's history. Do you think it is a coincidence that he is on the 10,001 bill, which is the most widely used bill in Korea? Lastly, on the 50,001 bill, there is a woman on the bill. Isn't it interesting that even on the US bills, there is no woman pictured, but Korea's money does? This woman was not even a king, nor was someone that had a clear historical achievement. This woman's name is Shin Saimdang. She is the mother of EE, who is on the 5,001 bill, and was a normal housewife and a mother. In Korea's tradition, women were expected to be benevolent wives and wise mothers, and Shin Saimdang is the epitome of that model of women. She was someone known for having produced written works even during a time of a male-dominated Chosun society, and was known for her great painting skills, which are exceptional. But the focus of her representation is still about being normal and a good wife and a mother. I hope that you can now realize the significance of the different people on the Korean bills and that you understand what kind of figures Koreans revere.